What's up everybody, Wade Vander, Molen here with Stewart Title. In today's video, I want to talk about title insurance sales and how to make you better. Okay, so as I've mentioned in the past, if you've watched several of my videos, I get calls and emails from title companies, title sales reps, title company owners from all over the country. And surprisingly, regardless of where they're from, a lot of their issues are similar, they're the same. So whether you're in New York or California or Washington State or Florida, I get a lot of the same questions and people have same scenarios. So I want to talk about something that's pretty rampant in our industry that we don't talk about a lot, and that is the difference between title insurance sales reps and account managers. And you're going to think to yourself, aren't they pretty much the same thing? Don't they do the same jobs? They're in the same industry, they don't do the same jobs, okay? And you may be watching this video and thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, what, which one am I? And maybe you know, maybe you don't, right? But there's hundreds and even thousands of title sales reps around the country. And unfortunately, many of them, they fall into the account manager role. So when I started in this business in 2005, just like many of you, probably, there was no training and I didn't really understand the role very well. It was kind of like on the fly, right? You're learning as you go. I was an account manager. I worked at a big title company in Phoenix, and we had a Century 21 office next to us. And all I knew was that my manager of my office basically said, make sure everyone at Century 21 is happy, they're our partner, and make sure that they, whatever they need, you go get that for them and you do it for them. So I did, right? They needed home buyer seller guides, or they wanted to order postcards because we did that stuff back then. Anything that they kind of needed, they would tell me what they needed and then I would go do it, right? And report back and bring it to them. So essentially I was kind of a glorified realtor errand boy. And I thought I was doing such a good job because I was doing all the things that they needed me to do, right? But I wasn't, but here's the problem. I wasn't bringing anything to them, like in terms of ideas or value, truly. I thought if I helped them with the thing that they needed, or I got them the thing that they wanted, that was value. And guess what? It's not, okay? It's not. Stop being the errand boy, okay? So if you work at a title company and let's say your company has a joint venture or multiple joint ventures, and your role is to kind of herd up everybody and make sure they're happy, and you host the happy hours and you speak at their little office meeting every week, and you stop by their office and check in and see what they're doing, and you're just kind of visually seen, you are an account manager, okay? It is what it is, but that's what you do, right? You work for the title company, but your job is to really just make sure that these people don't venture off somewhere else and they lose business, okay? That's a problem, okay? What we're looking for in our industry is title insurance sales reps. So one of the best things that happened in my career, which is also one of the worst things that happened in my career, was the downturn of the market in 2007, 2008. And I was in Phoenix, so it was really bad there. But what it did, it forced me and a lot of other folks to stop being account managers because we had to. If we didn't stop being account managers, we would have lost our jobs and been out of the industry, okay? So we had to learn how to use social media and teach it back to our clients. Set up Facebook ads, right? Or just teach them how to use Facebook in general. We had to then learn things like how to teach them iPad training. We got into website development, search engine optimization, video, how to use YouTube, how to use all these things and tie them all together, bring ideas to them, teach them how to farm better, search for short sales, search for equity listings, right? Things that we're doing now, obviously. But it was bringing ideas and teaching them certain things. So true title insurance sales reps, they take the time, effort, energy to invest in themselves to learn additional things that their realtor and lender clients don't know about, right? Or don't take the time to learn. So it's our job to, instead of getting an order from a realtor or a lender and saying, get this for me and report back, immediately questioning why they want that thing and saying, oh, by the way, have you heard of this way? Have you heard of this tool? Have you heard of this way to do it? Can I sit down for 30 minutes and show you how to do this online? Can I set this up for you? Let me teach you and show you how to get more qualified eyes to your business offline and online. Because in many instances, realtors and lenders, by the way, who aren't really good marketers, they don't know what they need. They think they know what they need and then they tell you, but really it's not necessarily what it is that they really need to know. So instead of us being an essential assistant to them, we have to be the idea bringer. we have to show them and teach them and help them along the way, because if we can help them and teach them along the way to get more eyes to their business, which leads to clients, which leads to contracts, it's going to lead to more business for us. So if you're sitting here saying, well, I'm doing 20 orders a month, I'm doing pretty good. Well, what do you think it would take to get to 100 orders a month? Could you do it? You can do it, right? It's possible, you can do it. But you won't do it if you don't have that ability, because the top producing teams and the very high producing agents, the people who do the most business, they're not gonna talk to you unless you have all the ideas and you can teach them, show them, implement, all that sort of thing. If you have that, the door will open for you. You will have opportunity to speak. You will get in front of people that you never thought you could get in front of, and not only would you be able to do that, but you can get their business, okay? Other people will give you the time of day because they don't have any business anyway, and they want to feel good that a vendor's talking to them, okay? So that's why you're hovering around 20, because you're getting that business, but you're not getting the real business over here. So there's a big difference between being an account manager and a title insurance sales rep in our business. It's like you're on the same basketball court, but you shoot at 2 different hoops. And the high producers can see the difference immediately. So if you think in yourself, shoot, I want to become a title sales rep and not be account manager, no worries. Take the time to invest in training and learning things and searching for stuff online and teaching it back to your clients. So Stewart Title, we're in 43 states, and if you're in a state where we have offices and you think to yourself, I'm not getting any training where I currently work, fill out the form below and tell me what you need. We can set up a consulting call. Happy to talk to you. Happy to introduce you to somebody within the Stewart Title family, wherever you are in the country, because we help and train our clients to be our title sales reps to be super successful. I'm Vander with Stewart Title in Fairfax, Virginia, Washington, D.C. Take a moment to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already on YouTube. And if you're on my website, dctitleguy.com, you should be able to subscribe to the blog in the top right-hand corner. Thanks for watching, and I hope you got something good out of this today.